This video was made possible by Gamersgate.com. Download games anytime, anywhere. Skip it up and that up. This is why I will not pledge allegiance to any corporation. Because at the end of the day, they are a profit machine, and they are looking to maximize their profits and will do whatever they need to do to make as much money as possible. So you remember how Microsoft wasn't going to allow any of the Xbox 360 headsets to work with the Xbox One. Then they changed their mind, and on top of it, they weren't going to include a headset with the Xbox One. Now they are, and now they're making an adapter so you could use the Xbox 360 headsets. Well, Sony was kind of going to do the same thing. The PS4 at launch will not support either USB or Bluetooth headsets. They're going to make a patch later on that will allow USB headsets to be used, but I'm seeing some articles, I read a few of them, and they're going back and forth. Some are saying Bluetooth they'll make a patch that will make Bluetooth headsets work, and then people are saying they'll never let you use existing Bluetooth headsets, so you'll have to go out and buy a new one. Joy! You see what I'm saying, though, guys? I know there's going to be those people that are such diehard fanboys, which I have another article tonight talking about fanboys, and it's going to be a blast. Anyway, but do you see what I'm saying? Whether it's Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo, at the end of the day, they just want your money. Sony was probably going to stick to this where you have to buy a new headset. They're throwing in some like cheap earbud headset with the PS4, but they wanted you to go out and buy new peripherals to make profit off of you, just like Microsoft was originally going to do. And then they're like, oh man, people are getting really pissed at this, we better make an adapter and let them use their existing headsets, and we better include a headset. They weren't even going to include anything at all. This is what I'm getting at, guys. You have to think objectively. It's not flip-flopping. It's you have to, even if you love a brand, you got to look at that brand and say, you know what? This is bullshit what you're doing. Because that's what keeps them on their toes, and that's what gives you the best product. If you just blindly accept what a corporation gives you, they're just going to do whatever the hell they want to and run rampant. You have to be able to call out a brand and say, hey, look, you keep pulling this bullshit, I'm going to your competition. I don't give a shit. I'm just looking for the best experience possible. I don't care what name is attached to it. That's how I am, and I'm trying to make, especially I think most of my viewers that are like that, I mean, I know some adult viewers that are even older than me that are hardcore fanboys to the point that it's creepy. But I know a lot of you guys are younger, and everything to you is kind of black and white. Don't let a brand brainwash you. Look at that brand and say, hey, I like what you're doing, or hey, I hate what you're doing, and fix it, or I'm going somewhere else. And in the end, that's how you get the best experience. Period. Now, for everyone who's going to get defensive and say, oh, they just needed to do a patch, that's it. They were going to include Bluetooth and USB headset connectivity. No, they weren't. The reason that they have to add a patch is they probably had full intentions on making you go out and buy a new headset for the PS4, because they were probably looking at Microsoft. Hey, if Microsoft can get away with it, we can too. And now they see that Microsoft can't get away with it, they can't get away with it either. So they're going to make a patch to fix the bruise on their image to not make them look as bad. It's the same thing with the capture devices. They know that capture devices are everywhere. Do you think that they're not aware that how big the gaming community is on YouTube? Come on. But they saw people were getting pissed, and they did a 180, just like Microsoft has done 180s. Microsoft has done a lot more about faces with how many policies they've changed. Their scorecard is definitely much shittier than Sony's. But Sony's doing it right now too. They're corporations, guys. They're looking to make money. And at the end of the day, that is their main goal. They don't love you. They don't care about you. They just want your money. So make sure they're giving you the product you want before you give them your money. So anyways, guys, let's see what happens with the Bluetooth headsets. I hope they allow them to and don't make you go out and buy a new headset. That would just be ridiculous. So one thing I forgot to mention is that the Sony Pulse headsets will work after this patch. So if you bought one of those expensive headsets, it's not going to become a paperweight with your PS4. It just won't work at launch. So you're safe if you bought one of those. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one.